everybody, welcome back to my channel. My name's Sherry and my channel is Blue Gemini. Good morning, y'all. I'm doing good 2 days in a row. Oh wait, no, yesterday I didn't post. I made a video yesterday. What was yesterday? Did I make a video yesterday? No, I didn't. No, I did, but I just haven't posted it yet because I have to actually edit it because I was watching TV doing Eris's hair. But 2.5 or 2 every other day so far. So I'm getting there, y'all. I'm trying to get myself back into it, back into the consistency. But how's everybody's morning going, or how did it go? I don't know when I'm gonna post this because I'm on my way to my sister's job right now to help her. So I'm gonna be doing that probably until like 2 or 3. Ooh, I feel like I sound like a frog. Yeah, so I'm gonna try and get this video out today though, and then finish editing the other one. But yeah, how's everybody doing today? I'm doing good. I'm up. I'm woke. I'm a little tired, but I'm woke. Mariah didn't keep me up last night. She didn't wake up that much. She only woke up like twice. Ooh, I gotta run this light. I hate when the light turns yellow, like when you're far enough for it to stop, but then you're close enough to make it. I always gotta try and make it though. But yeah, so I'm on my way there. It's cold. But today's supposed to be like 70 degrees, so hopefully it gets hotter. Well, it will get hotter. And I'm about to be outside too, so I needed to warm up like quick. I need to get some gloves. But yeah, so I'm up and out and about early. As always, I like to get my stuff done early. I figure like the earlier the better, because then you have the rest of the day. I hate sitting around waiting for a time, because they had originally told me like they were trying to have me come in at I think 10, and then I was like, no, earlier, because I have to get out the house. I have to every time I have to go somewhere, if I don't have Eris, I got to get out of the house like that. Like, I got to get up before she wakes up, get myself dressed, and then just get out. Because every morning, my boyfriend says that she wakes up and she goes out to look for me into the living room. And then if I'm not there, then she'll go back into the room. She'll just get into bed, get on her tablet while he sleeps or whatever. But if I'm there, then it's like a whole obstacle to get out. She's crying, and it's just, it just makes it more frustrating so early in the morning. So I like to get my stuff done early as possible, especially since I take Renaya to school in the morning. So I like to make it to where I take her to school, and then anything I gotta do, I can just do straight from there. So I told him I can come in at 8. And she woke up right before I left too, but she didn't see me. So yeah, it's cold. But I didn't have to take Renaya to school today. She's at my sister's. Her school, she's in quarantine again. Like, it's crazy how much she's been in quarantine from school. Like, she's probably missed a good almost 2 months of school this year just because of quarantine. Which is crazy, but I mean, because yesterday she got picked up early, her and my nephew. We got them out early because we went to my mom's for a little bit. And then at the end of the day, her teacher wrote me talking about her classes in quarantine again. I'm just like, oh my gosh. And I already knew it was going to happen though, because the day before, Renaya was talking about somebody in her class like went to the nurses or something like that, or left. And then she said that the teacher was on the phone, and she said the teacher was like, yuck, or something like that, like, ugh. And then she said that nobody knew who she was talking about, though, or what she was talking about. So then I asked Renaya yesterday, like, who was the kid that went to the office or went to the nurse or whatever, and were they there yesterday? Because this was the day before that she said that happened. And she said that they weren't there, and that after the teacher got off the phone, they she sanitized the kid's desk. She took the papers away that were on the desk with a disinfectant wipe, and then she sanitized the desk around him. Thank God Renaya did not sit by him. And then she told nobody to touch his desk. So I'm like, yeah, that was most likely the culprit. So they give the option of like modified quarantine. Dang, I just got a new thing. 13 people dead from a house break-in. God, people are crazy. But they give the option for a modified quarantine, where you can either, well, you can have the kid, like yesterday they told us that somebody had it or whatever. So they let you take the kid the next day. So Renaya could have went to school today, but she would have had to get tested. And then it's modified quarantine to where they can only go to school. They can't do like any other activities, which is really stupid to me, because it's like, so they can only go to the place that the virus is at. Like, it makes no sense to me. And I'm like, there's kids there that probably caught it from this little boy, because, you know, they all eat lunch together. So there's kids there that probably caught it, went and tested today and are negative, but then, you know, in a couple days when you actually get a positive result, they're going to be positive, and then they're around, you know, they're around the kids. So I don't risk it. I just tell them, no, Renaya's taking full quarantine. We're 14 days, and then she comes back. That way, anybody who did catch it already knows it, or everybody that came back, you know, it's already went through them and out their system and everything. So she's out. 2 days in, and she's out. So she goes back, I think, actually, I don't even know when she goes back. I had to ask the teacher, because modified quarantine, I don't know. It gets more confusing. I seen something that said the 15th, but that's not 2 weeks. But then I also heard that the quarantine time was less now, I guess. I don't know. But she ain't gonna be there to get it. So she's at my sister's right now. I'm gonna go to my mom's later on. So I didn't have to take her this morning. It sucks when she doesn't go to school, but I still have to do stuff in the mornings, because I take weekends, like when she doesn't have school. It's like I don't have school, because I get to just sleep in. I don't have to get up. I don't have to get dressed. And I just, you know, get to be at the house. I still wake up early, but it's different when you wake up early by choice versus you have to. So, yeah, we'll see how it goes. But today should be interesting. I'm about to be dealing with the public, and y'all, some of the public around here are crazy. With my sister's job, she works for a nonprofit, so we're basically, she's partnering with the bus, with Omni. I don't know if Omni is everywhere, but her job is partnering with Omni, the bus people, the buses, like the city buses or whatever. I don't think Omni is everywhere. Is Omni like everywhere besides here? Because I know it's not in the surrounding cities. They have different like bus name companies or whatever. So she's partnering with them. Oh, people be so weird so early. Man, just standing there, just looking at the wall, just standing there. You can tell he's zombied out. But so she's partnering with them, so they needed people to go and basically like survey the public, because they're trying to see what people think could be improved about like the buses and just the routes and just, you know, whatever. So we're surveying people. So I did it. I've been doing it for like a week now. So today I'm going to the actual transit center, like where all the buses meet up and, you know, everybody catches them or whatever. I went there last week with my sister and we were surveying people, and Lordy God, people are interesting. It's sad because it's like this whole city is just full of zombies. Like, people on drugs out here are like zombies out here. It's crazy. I don't know what drugs everybody is on out here, but they're like zombies. Like, my sister interviewed somebody because we like do, it's like we ask them to do a survey, and then like some of them, if they want, we'll do like an interview where we ask them specific questions, write down their answers or whatever. So she did one guy, and his hands were bloody. Like, his hands were cut up. She said he had cuts all over his hands, which is kind of scary. I had a guy who I was talking to, and then like mid-conversation, like turned into a zombie, like started drooling, like you would think he drank water and like was just letting it spill out his mouth. Like, I didn't even feel right continuing the survey because I didn't know if he was even all the way there. So I stopped it. He started talking about some weird stuff about casinos and stuff like that. But it's interesting because I always like, I don't know, I like dealing with people. When I want to deal with people, I like dealing with people. So it doesn't really bother me. Like, I can talk to the crackheads the same way I talk to my friend, like somebody right next to me, completely sobered. I'll never make them feel crazy as they be looking, but but yeah. So today we're going to the transit, so this should be interesting. And it's not cold. Last week it was like so rainy. I hate when it's raining and I have to actually be out. Ugh. Like when you have to actually be out in it, like, I hate that. What are they doing? But yeah, so that's my day. I wanted to do my nails today. I bought this polygel stuff. I'm sure people have heard of it. It's kind of like, I did a video on this IB something gel. On this gel stuff. I forgot I have that. But I did a video on it, on this gel stuff for your nails. So I wanted to try other stuff. So I got some polygel. I want to try doing acrylic. I did it with my sister's stuff because she had bought a bunch of acrylic stuff, and like she was trying to get into nails when the quarantine first started. But I didn't have what was it? Why couldn't I? It didn't turn out right because the drill I had. No, did I have a drill? I don't think I had a drill. So I was doing it with a file. But I did them on Renaya's nails, and Renaya's a big nail biter, so she barely had any like nail plates, so they like popped off same day. All her nails that she gets done pop off same day. Or if she gets her nails painted, like when I took her to nail place, it's rubbed off same day. I don't know if she's chewing it off or what, but I think she just has smooth nail beds. My sister said she has smooth nail beds too, so polish just doesn't hold. But Renaya stopped biting her nails, so she actually has fingernails now. So I want to do the poly on her. Oh, y'all, my bad on the shaking. Like, I'm driving down a raggedy street. But yeah, so I wanted to do that on Renaya. I'm gonna record it probably, depending on. I may record it. I need some content. Ooh, I don't even know where I'm going. I need to go down there. Ooh, there's prostitutes out this early. Lordy. But yeah, so I wanted to do that on Renaya's nails. And since she's not in school now, she can do colors, because I have bought this really pretty like baby blue one, gel. In her school, she can't have nail polish. Like, she can't have color nail polish. She goes to a college prep school, so they're really like hell-bent on the kids looking professional. So they're not allowed to like wear stuff that would distract other kids. Like, they have to wear all natural hair colors. That's why I do Renai's hair in colors when she doesn't have school. And then they have to wear uniforms. I'm trying to see where I'm at. They have to wear uniforms, and then they can't wear like fun scrunchies and stuff like that. They can't wear like fun looking headbands. They can't wear colored nail polish. It's like a bunch of stuff. They pretty much like as if you're at a job and you have a dress code. So since she's out for 2 weeks, I'm thinking I'm gonna do her nails in the blue because she's the one that wanted it. Okay, so I need to go to the gas station. I don't want to walk in here. Where did I go to this one? Oh, Lordy. I hate walking to the gas stations when there's like so many people standing at the door. I don't. Lordy. And then I gotta walk in. And this gas station doesn't work. This pump. Okay. I'm gonna just get in here because I don't want to drive around looking for a gas station. Not too far. I'm like in the spot where it's like prostitute lane on this street. It's like known prostitution all on this street. I don't know why I came to this gas station. Lordy, Lordy, Lordy. Okay, y'all, so I'll be right back. All right, y'all, I'm back. Oh, it got crowded over here quick. Okay, so what time is it? Right. I need to pop some pills. Like, not like that. I need some Tylenol. Oh my God, I've been having like the worst toothache like for the last week or so. And I've been like having to live off of Tylenols and ibuprofens. And I haven't taken none today. And I feel like starting. And once it starts, it like keeps going. I'm about to get it pulled. I'm pretty sure I don't need to have it pulled, but I'm about to get it pulled. I don't like pain. I don't like uncomfortable pain. Okay. So I just gotta see where I'm at. I feel like I'm passing her job, but I only know how to get there. It's so crazy. Oh, that's so weird. They have like a whole store in their front yard. That's weird. But I only know how to get to her job certain ways. Like okay, the place where I just went for gas was the cheapest in the city. It was Arco, but there's like, I had heard that one gas station has like the lowest Arco prices. And they do, because this one right here is like $4.45 a gallon, and that one was $3 something. I think like $3.89 or something like that. I never really pay attention to gas prices. I never really pay attention to gas prices like that until my boyfriend, he pays attention, and like it made me to where I notice now. Because before I'm just like, I need gas, so I'm just gonna go to any gas station. And my mom pays attention to it. My mom pays attention to what gas is better. Like she hates that I use Arco. But I just always go to Arco. She likes Shell. Because she said the fumes or something are stronger, which is possible. But I just always seem to find an Arco. Okay, so yep, I did pass her job. Oh, I hope today goes by quick. I hope it goes by quick. Like, I don't mind doing the surveying and all that stuff, but after so many hours of doing it, it's just like, it gets old. I get bored really easy, like with stuff. Like, I like jobs that either I can race, like competition. Like, that's why I love warehouse jobs, because for one, it's like a workout. Ooh, y'all, the lighting. Ooh, I'm about to turn, so. But the workout, I like the workout of like the physical. Even if I'm not like doing like heavy duty stuff, when I work, I like give 110%. So I bust my butt. And I like to be like the top. So like when I was working at Amazon for like 5-6 years. Like back when Renee was first born. And I was always the best at every position. Like, I don't mean to toot my own horn, but I was the best in every position I did there. And everybody would try and beat me, and that just made me do it even better. Because I love like the competition. Like we'd have competition between me and like the second best person, and we would go and every day we would be trying to beat each other. But I like jobs like that. I like jobs that either I can be competing on the low. Even if like other people don't know I'm competing, I just like to stay top. So I like jobs where I can compete. I think I'm passing it again. I'm on another street. I think maybe not. But I like to compete, or I like to be busy and like do different stuff. Like I was working before the pandemic. I was working at a school, and I was like the front person or whatever. And it was me and these other girls. So we talk and stuff all day. And then we deal with people. We do different stuff. So it made it to where it was like time flies. And it was actually fun. Same with Amazon. It was like always fun. So I hate jobs that I worked at Wells Fargo too. Mortgage. Let me see if anybody's over there. I'm at my sister's job, but I don't like parking. I hate parking like right at her job when nobody's there yet. I'm waiting for the girl that is supposed to be doing it with me today. Her mom has to come in. She's the daughter of one of the people that work there. But I don't see anybody. So I'm gonna park on the next parking lot. But I worked at Wells Fargo Home Mortgage. And it was cool or whatever. Like all we did was have to call people. I mean, not call people, but like people would call in who wanted to know information about their mortgage and all that stuff. And it was cool, but it just would be so boring just sitting there and just sitting and just not being able to get up. You couldn't really talk to people because everybody's, on calls. So that was like, that made time go by so freaking slow. So this job, I mean, I like the flexibility of it. Like the one I'm doing today. Because I'm getting paid for it. So technically, it's like a temporary job right now. But I like the flexibility of it to where we can go to different places. They don't have like assigned places for us to go. It's just kind of like wherever we think it will benefit Omni. Like wherever we think there will be a lot of people that take the bus. But when I'm in the same spot for too long, it's like I want a change of scenery. That's why I'm like debating, because I want to start working, like As much as I love the at-home life and the, stay-at-home mom life, I've been doing it for, I quit Amazon when Renaya was probably 4 or 5. So I've been a stay-at-home for about 5 years. Yeah, for about 5 years now. I've had jobs. Me and my boyfriend split twice or once within the last 7 years. No, we split twice within the last 7 years. And so, since he's the one that pretty much works and pays everything, when we split, I get into grind mode, and I get back to, the old me, where it's I've always been a hustler. I can always get money. It used to be in bad ways, not selling drugs or nothing like that, but I was always a smart hustler, to where me and my friend, we could just always figure out ways to get some kind of money. And so I would do that the first few years when we were together. I've never been to where he's just supporting me and I just don't make no money for myself. No, that's not the case. I support myself, but he pays the bills. But I support whatever I need outside of that for myself. He covers the girls. He covers birthdays, Christmases. He covers those big holidays and stuff where we gotta cash out on gifts and all that stuff. He covers that, and then he covers some of the bills. He covers the rent. But I've never been one that is okay with just not having no money and just being can I have this for this? I need this. I can't. So I've always made sure I have my own money coming in, though, for me at least, and for my kids. When I'm out and stuff with them, or I like to buy a lot for my kids. I love shopping, clothes shopping for them and stuff like that. So I pay for all that stuff myself. But I've always been able to find ways to get money. Always. So now, when we split when Eris was I don't know if she was even 1. She might have been under 1. Was she? Yeah, she was under 1. She was 6 months or something like that. We split. And so I moved with me and my kid. We had all had an apartment or whatever. And so I moved. He stayed. I moved. Because I'm the type that's I ain't gonna never give nobody the chance to have a one-up on me or throw anything in my face or anything like that, or just in general, not just relationships, just in general. If I ask somebody for something and they tell me no or just make a big deal, I'm gonna make sure I don't never have to ask you for it again. So I ended up moving. That's how I got my place I'm in now. And I was working because I don't have a problem finding a job or working or nothing like that. It made it easier for me to be a stay-at-home, when it came to childcare, and then it came to his schedule, Renaya's schedule, and just having to work around everything, and just knowing that somebody is, taking care of your kids and all that stuff. So it's worked for us. But once we split, I instantly get into grind mode. So I ended up working for Amazon again, but doing delivery driving. And I loved it. But I got chased by a dog, and I messed up my knee. And I don't like dogs. And I had about 3 instances where dogs came at me. One of them, 2 dogs busted through their screen door. Yeah, they busted through the screen door. And it was that was enough. I love the job. I love being able to be on my own time, as far as not having somebody shadowing me, driving, but them dogs, that alone will make me not do it again. As much as I liked it, if I could stay in the truck and just toss their packages out to them, I would do that. But I can't. So, yeah. So I ended up stopping that job, though, when Renaya started school, because I had it over the summer, and I had to stop when she started school because it clashed with her school schedule. And then after that, I want to say the pandemic hit. The pandemic hit that next year, but after that, I went into the school administration position. And then the pandemic hit and the school closed down. And here we are. So I low-key want to go back to work. Like, I like the at-home life, but I also like getting away and like having, like, even though you're at work, it's still like, it gives my brain a break. It gives my brain a break. So I was gonna do this this at-home job that my other sister does, because she has kids too. But I'm just like, that's not a break. That's like just giving me even more anxiety about trying to work while deal with kids. And I don't do well when I have to do that, like when I have to work under pressure, because there's times where, like, the surveys that we get for what the job I'm doing now, I go home and I put them into the system or whatever, and it takes me hours to do something that could really probably take me an hour, and it takes me all day because I have to constantly stop, or I lose my train of thought. You know, I have to do something for one of the kids. It's just always something. So I kind of think I'd rather go out, and I low-key want a warehouse job. Like, I low-key want a warehouse job because I'm trying to, like, drop some pounds. So why not make money and drop it at the same time? So I think I'm gonna look into places like soon. I'm trying to like let Araya get a little bigger. It's so crazy because they say like your first child is the one that you're extra like cautious with, and then as you have more, you're a little more lenient. Like, I would have never put Renaya into no kind of daycare ever. She's never been in a daycare ever. I would have never. It wasn't even a okay maybe. Like, no, I'd quit work. I'd stop going to work before I put her in a daycare. Then I had Eris. And Renaya's 10 and never been in daycare. Eris, I put her in daycare when she was 2. I think she was 2 when we had split, and I was working at the administration job, and she loved it. She was quiet as hell. Like, she was really quiet, but she was comfortable with it. So it made me feel more comfortable with it. So now with Araya, I used to always say like I wouldn't put my kid in daycare until they can talk. But then once Eris went into daycare, I was just like, okay, it's not what I expected. Like, the people were super nice. It wasn't like all the kids together. It was like, the little aides or whatever were really nice. Eris was like stuck on one of them. She was like the black aide. It was a black lady. So Eris was just like stuck on her. But she was really well behaved. Eris is really well behaved with other people besides me. And so now with Araya, I'm like, she gonna go into a daycare, her and Eris, because I want to work. And right now with my boyfriend's schedule, it won't allow me to work full time, which is what I need to do. And with Renaya's schedule, so, and I'm not gonna make my mom, I'm not even gonna ask her like, can you watch them? She's the one that babysat Renaya her entire life, but she's had Renaya since birth, so Renaya's like her daughter. But with Eris and Raya, like, even though Eris is like an angel when she's over there, my mom's getting older. It's like, I'm not gonna subject you to babysitting a overly hyper toddler and a newborn or a baby. So I'd rather put them in childcare. But I'm trying to wait until Araya is at least like 6 months, like at least till she can hold her head up. Like, yeah, because I don't know how I gotta look into it. I gotta see, how do they do daycare when it's like a baby that can't even walk, sit up, or nothing. Like, I don't want her just sitting in a car seat all day type of thing. Or unless like they have you bring their little chairs or something. I don't know. But what is this? Oh. But yeah, so I'm trying to let Araya get 6 months So she'll be 6 months in October, November, December, January, February, March, April. In April. Not so far. Not so far. Yeah, it'll probably be before April. Or I'll do the at-home job and see how it goes, and then if it don't work, then I'll look into another kind. Cause I just feel like I want to be able to make as much money as I want to make. Like, I want to make as much as I can. I don't want to have to save up and then live off of that. So yeah, that's the plan. So we'll see how that goes. But right now I'm doing this, and it feels good to be out and not hear mommy and just be out. But I'll keep you guys posted. But is she there? Okay, yeah, so they just put in right now. I always have good timing. Wait, is that her? Oh yeah, that's her. Okay, so y'all, I'm gonna go ahead and go in. Now I'm feeling sleepy. So on that note, you guys, thank you for watching. I hope everybody has a good day, had a good morning. Comment down below anything. Like, share, and subscribe if you have not already, and hit your post notification so you can know when my next video will be uploaded. Bye.